Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Bi watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers, do take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe so you can help me out to grow this channel. Do keep in mind that energy and time are fluid. Reverse the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't force it to fit. And if or when I say he or she, I do apologize in advance. It's not about the genders depicted in the illustrations. It's about the energy and the characteristics coming through. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. This is a general reading for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Transformation right off the bat, Sagittarius. You're not playing games right now. You wanted to go into a major powerful arcana right at the beginning of your reading. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but there's something in your life that's come to an end, point blank. And that's helping you ascend. Whether you know it or not yet, this is destined. Growth is not always easy, okay? There are pains, a lot of times growing pains when you are transforming. Some people, it's harder, and for other people, it's easier. Change, they're used to it, but there's changes taking place for your best. This is helping you transform and become at a higher vibration, at a higher level. And I see why. Another ending here with the 10 of Swords. You're done. You're done with the heartache. You're done with the betrayal. You're done with the devastation. You're over it. You're ready to get out of it. With the 6 of Cups here, this is someone who meant a lot to you. Okay, this is someone who you probably knew for a long time, or you just felt like you had a soul tie with this person. And whatever went down between you and this person left you devastated, left you like in disbelief. That things could go down this way. Your feelings for them were so strong and so deep, and it was just hard for you to understand what happened or accept what happened. But with the transformation, with the Death card, you are finally coming to a place, or those of you who are still mourning, do understand this reading is coming through to let you know you will rise above this with the Death card. You will put an end to that and become stronger for it, become more knowledgeable for it. 9 of Swords. Some of you are losing sleep over this still. Some of you are still crying about this, and it's okay. Go through your mourning process. Let it out of your heart, Sagittarius. Don't hold it in. This was, like I said, a soul tie, kind of a connection, something that meant something extraordinary for you. I do apologize to those of you if this is a loss of a family member. For some of you, I'm getting that. But for others of you, this is a loss of could be a friendship. It could be a romantic relationship. This could be maybe a family member who you really trusted, but something happened that left you feeling betrayed and just astonished, and you still lose sleep over it, and you cry over it a lot, and you're feeling bound. This is crazy, all this energy. You could be dealing with an air sign with all of these swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? A lot of Gemini energy coming through, but you're feeling bound to this. For a lot of you who, again, are still mourning and have not reached the point of transformation or closing the chapter here with the Death card, you're feeling like there's nothing else. Like right now, your world, your life, all your emotions and all your thoughts revolve around this devastation and this betrayal and this heartache. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this. But after the storm, there is calm. Sagittarius, do know that there's abundance in your future. Do know, as dark as things feel, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to, I remember walking through a tunnel recently and how odd it was. When it's a deep tunnel, you can't actually see the light. Like when it's a short tunnel, you see obviously there's an end to it and you see the light shining through. But when it's a deep tunnel, you kind of question if you're ever going to get out of there, if there's any light at the end of it, but there is. Okay, and that's what I feel like a lot of you are going through right now, Sagittarius. You're not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, so you don't really believe it's ever gonna come. You don't believe that relief is ever going to come. You don't believe you're ever gonna overcome this or close the chapter on this or heal from this excruciating pain. But do know that this is a cycle of life. The world, the universe goes in circles and works in cycles. This is a cycle that you're cleansing, you're evolving from, and it will end. And good, beautiful things are coming towards you once you do your healing and your cleansing and your ascension, right? The point is to ascend. If you continue in the same habits, if you continue in the same karmic cycles, then you will you'll continue to attain the same results, right? It's like the hamster wheel. You keep going in circles, going in circles on this wheel and you expect to get somewhere, but you're not getting anywhere because you don't realize you're doing the same things. You're going the same route. So this is a message from the universe, Sagittarius. A lot of you who keep repeating the same behaviors and expecting different results, this is telling you that you're going to continue experiencing heartache and feeling entrapped and feeling defeated and feeling betrayed, because there's something that you're doing, something in your pattern that's allowing this, and you're not going to be able to ascend until you put an end to these karmic cycles, until you put an end to these toxic behaviors, whether you're the toxic behavior, you're the reason of the toxicity, or whether you allow yourself to be open to people who are going to be toxic to you. You have to identify what this is. You have to identify that, and you have to put that to an end with the death card. Otherwise, you can't expect a different result doing the same things all the time and then wonder, what have you done wrong? Okay, you're kind of allowing, the universe is telling me you're kind of allowing these energies into your field, into your life, and there's gonna have to be a shakeup here. This is a crazy intense reading, Sagittarius. Like, I have not had such a heavy reading. I don't remember in how long, or if ever. This is probably one of the most heaviest readings I've ever had, with all of these major arcanas about death and rebirth and destruction and toxicity, all of these things. What are you going through? I'm so sorry right now as I'm seeing this and channeling your energies. I'm really sorry for what you're going through. But right before I pulled the Tower card, as I was explaining, this is the universe trying to tell you it's time for a change. And what, like I was saying, you, like the hamster wheel, you keep repeating a cycle. You keep maybe going back to that toxic karmic person. Maybe you're dealing with a karmic, a lot of you, and you keep going back to that person knowing that they're no good for you. So I mentioned the hamster wheel and going in circles and having to get out of that karmic cycle, and it's you have to make that those decisions and those moves in order to transform and ascend. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. You have to want that. You have to move towards that or away from that. And that's what I see here with the Tower. Okay, I see a lot of you are energetically or spiritually wanting an ending here. You're maybe so it's true, and it makes me sad, but there are people out there who just cannot walk away from a relationship, and I'm sorry for those of you who are that way. It's very sad and painful. I mean, there's pain all over this reading, but it has to do with unhealed traumas from your past experiences, and like not knowing any better, not knowing that you deserve more, not knowing that you can have more, that you can have better, not knowing that you are full of love, you are full of light, and you are full of abundance. You have to reach in there and see that within yourself in order for the universe to start helping you aligned to other energies who are more like the Empress versus the Devil. Okay, so you have to reach it within yourself and look for that light within yourself and pull that light out. Like I said, with the tunnel, the deep tunnel, you have to believe it's there, you have to know it's there, and you have to reach and pull that light out even when you don't see it, because that's when you're going to understand what you're worth, and you're going to understand what you should and shouldn't accept. Okay, so once you do that, once that transformation happens and you focus on love and your abundance, and put your foot down and draw your lines and draw your boundaries and say no to anything that's going to devastate you, regardless of how loving you feel towards it. You have to realize that even though you love someone, the other person might be damaged as well, and they might not know how to love in return, and they're creating chaos in your life. Nonetheless, I do see a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. You're going to find your fire. You're going to find your passion. You're going to find that drive and that strength with the Ace of Wands. And a Tower moment is going to happen, because it has to happen. When nothing budges and the universe knows that you're being indecisive about leaving a situation that you know is not good for you, or when the universe knows that you're not going to learn this lesson, you're not going to move away from this, or you're not going to realize what the truth is, until the universe has to step in and knock you down or knock things down, or the Tower represents like collapse, right? Collapse of a foundation. So whatever this foundation is, whatever this hamster wheel is that you keep churning in circles and repeating in, and you refuse to, you feel bound to. The Eight of Swords represents feeling bound, but it's all in your head. This is you doing this to yourself. There's actually no physical ties. You see, these are just lights. There's no actual physical ties. It's all mental, like you're doing this to yourself. You're not seeing the light within yourself to pull yourself out, or you're giving into if somebody's putting you down and telling you that they're the best you'll ever have. Whatever, if they're talking to you down in any way, and I'm really sorry, I don't usually channel such heavy negative feelings, but I am feeling a lot like someone is making you believe that you are less than who you are. So you need to be that light within yourself and know that you are more than anything that anyone could tell you. You have to know for yourself that what someone else says about you or to you is not the truth. It's about you finding your light and pulling yourself out. And the universe sees that you're not doing that for yourself. So something's going to come crashing down here with the Tower, but it's meant to be. Again, a difficult situation, but it all goes back to the head of this reading. It's because it's for your best. It's because you need to transform, and you need to see things differently, and you need to do things differently. And that's what the Tower, when you're not willing to do it, the universe comes in and does it for you and makes everything collapse. And when it's happening, you're going to feel like, why me? Why is this happening? What's happening? This is the worst thing that could ever happen. But hindsight is 20/20. It's not the worst thing that could ever happen. This could actually be after you go through the collapse and the dust settles and everything's quiet, and you get to look at things for what it really was. Your vision clears, that blindfold is removed, and you actually see what this was, and it was very toxic for you. You see it for what it really was, instead of seeing it in a rose tinted glasses. You might have such strong feelings for this person that they could do no wrong in your eyes, and that's what's catalyzing all of this catastrophe, is because you're idolizing this person, and they don't deserve it. Nobody deserves to be idolized. We're human beings, we're flawed, and our job in this universe is to ascend and learn the hard lessons, and try and become better. And that's for everybody. Okay, nobody's born an angel. We're all created as human beings here, and we're flawed. So we have to learn to ascend and be better for ourselves, and be better for the people around us and for the universe. And like I said, this is this karmic cycle is destined, and when it comes crashing down, it's going to feel like another burden, and it is going to be another burden. But at the end, once you've healed and everything's settled, like I said, you're going to feel refreshed and rejuvenated, and you're going to understand why it had to happen. Because if the universe didn't push this collapse to happen, you wouldn't have done this for yourself. You wouldn't have gotten out of this situation for yourself, or ended the situation for yourself. The universe had to do it for you. But with that will come healing with the Four of Swords. With that will come healing, and with that will come power. You're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel enlightened. You're going to start making moves. All those years, all those months, all that time that you refused to move away from this. You felt bound to this because you felt like this was your soulmate. You felt like you were tied to this person. You couldn't get away from this person, whether you were whatever it was that tied you to this person. You know, that crazy intense feeling when you feel bound to someone. You're gonna realize that you're powerful enough to be on your own. You're powerful enough to make your own decisions. You're powerful enough to do your own things. You decide for your life what direction you want to go and what you want to attain, okay? And there's going to be a lot of healing after the storm, after everything collapses, and when it seems at your darkest and you don't understand why this is happening, or when the chaos or the heartache or the disappointments or the bad luck is going to end. This is the end of that cycle, and it's going to take you to heights that you never expected before. It'll give you power. It'll empower you in ways that you never were empowered before, knew you had within you before. And you'll finally have time of peace and meditation and healing, okay? That's what I'm having for you, Sagittarius, cross watchers. Again, reverse the roles and take as it resonates. You know, hang in there. I feel you. Like, I feel you. I'm sending you so much love and light and healing. This is such a heavy experience just to channel this energy. And, you know, we all more or less have these kind of, sometimes have to go through these. Like, I had my time in my life where I felt bound and I felt like there was nothing, it was only going downhill, or it was uphill. It was a constant uphill battle. But like, once unexpectedly, once you start changing your mind, and once you start changing your energy and your choices, and once you start freeing yourself from these things that do not serve you, once you take that blindfold off and stop idolizing people that are not meant to be idolized, and once everything comes crashing down, once you find your strength to pull yourself up and stand for what you know you deserve or what you know you want, that's when everything starts changing, okay? And it's hard, and it sucks, and it feels alone sometimes, and it feels like we can't do it, and it feels like, why do these things keep happening? But they're happening because you're not seeing something. So start looking at things differently. Find your power from within, and stand up on your own feet, and remember that you are strong, you are a warrior, you are capable, you are lovable, and you deserve way more than what I see is being given to you right now. You deserve comfort, you deserve love, you deserve balance, you deserve harmony, you deserve peace and quiet. Like, you deserve all the love that you give out, okay? Because these are your feelings towards that person, and this is a very strong and kind and harmonious feeling. So if you're capable of feeling that for somebody, that means you're a loving person, okay? And maybe you're just not loving the right people. So you know, let this tower fall, let this thing come to a crashing down, and you need to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Rise, find your power, find your voice, find your strength, find your independence, and go towards better with the Empress. Go towards growth and abundance and love and harmony, instead of what any toxic things that you were entertaining before. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Very heavy reading. I hope this helps or resonates. If it does, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.